Roll your d20s.
Matt, I will fucking kill you.
Sorry, I'm getting insane.
Healing words.
Well, that's
Yo,
not...
I'm wearing a Spider-Man shirt and Spider-Man underwear. Spider-Man's on my penis and my titties.
Roll your d20s.
Plat,
I
plat,
asked if
plat,
you were
plat,
ready and
plat,
you
Putting a
weren't.
shirt on, you fucking asshole.
plat. Uh-oh.
What the fuck? You don't
Oh,
get to see my
never
titties
mind.
today, bitch.
It looks like I didn't need to roll after all.
Roll, Matt.
I'm trying to figure out how to get back to my fucking page.
Okay, well...
I'm gonna use lucky.
Wait, what was...
I call upon my power as the DM to make somebody else explain what happened last time.
Why? Oh my god, you're a fucking whore.
I'm
Give me
kidding.
a second.
Shroud died. There you go.
Tinkle bum. Tinkle bum.
Okay. Yeah, so things happened, found Senior Kyloth, he very mean, not nice, said nuh-uh, summoned something, that summoned something, was really meaner, tried to kill people, successfully killed Shroud, almost killed, what's-her-nuts,
And me.
Born.
and Chaos, yes. Shroud die, Shroud get put in a bag of holding, Clyde got really mad
left
and
of him.
obliterated the Leviathan, got back to place, told Maz about what happened. Maz seemed to not care. Chaos very obviously realized that he was rather furious. He walk out through portal with bag carrying man. And yeah. Then after recording, things happened. And because I was vibe checking Chaos's morals and he passed. So anyways. Yup. Also, I'd like to point out that nobody even remotely tried to look for Rump when you got back.
Who?
I forgot about him, not gonna lie.
Rump.
Yes, Rump.
I mean, honestly, I think they would have forgot too.
Yeah, I feel like, I guess that's fair. But,
They're just like, wait a minute. Didn't we have an Eldritch God?
yeah, I mean, he wasn't in the guild hall, so you didn't see him, because
Where did we
that would
put
kind of
him?
stand out. He was...
Did we keep him in the guild
Yeah,
hall?
he was in the guild hall.
Fuck! What the fuck happened to Rump?
Yeah, so we're gonna say it's the morning. Ash, I know you did not sleep in the tavern. You went elsewhere. Birch seems to be staying in his room. And Chaos, if I remember correctly, you said that you slept outside of your room, off to the side of the door.
Just...
You wake up to, I mean, like, I'm guessing you kind of fell asleep, like...
Nah, like, as soon as he walked out of his room, he... Oh, okay. My bad.
So I unplugged my headset. Not necessarily, Ryan.
You wanna come, Ryan?
But yeah, so I'm assuming he kind of fell asleep, like, he's sitting down, kind of leaning against a wall. That's my headcanon, off to the side of his door.
Nah, last time, he just kind of fucking flopped as soon as he exited his door.
No, he just, like, fell straight down.
Yeah,
And that's where he slept.
knocked the fuck out. Just...
Alright, well, I want you to know that there are definitely other members of the guild that just kind of, like, walked over him.
well, not, like, forward. Like... perpendicular to
Off
the wall.
okay.
Like, this is the wall. He went, bah. He walked out of his door, turned sideways. Oh, fuck, my headphones.
Just yeeted his headphones off. So you start to, you know, writhe and wake, and there is something like on your back.
Like, what do you mean, something like a spider or
You
heavy?
just feel something like kind of hefty on your back.
Hefty?
Yeah.
And like, how long?
I don't know. Are you just gonna? Or are you gonna do that?
Frozen in fear. Do you think I can rotate my head all the way back?
Just
No.
no.
I'll just be like,
If you're saying
what
you're
the
looking behind-
fuck?
Thorn is also out in the hallway, and she's laying her head on your back while reading a book.
Oh.
But her looking over, seeing you try to, it kind of like startles her, and she's like, "Never mind." And then she just gets
I
up,
was stretching.
and she like reaches out to help you up.
Thanks.
Are you-
My bones feel uncomfortable. That honestly, it's not that bad. I should read.
I'm sorry about that. Thanks for not being weird.
You were very drunk.
Yeah. Can we already stop talking about this and go eat or something?
Yeah, what you reading?
I'm not even sure. I was just bored. I found it in your room. There's a lot of talk about tits in it, so that's something.
It's magic stuff. He takes the book and like fucking heats it into his room.
As it flies, you can see the title of the book as it goes, and it's The Lustiest Goblin and the Barmaid.
Magic stuff.
Yeah, so you chuck that, and she starts to walk downstairs. Is our other fella, what's he doing? Senor Ash.
He's an EP boy.
He an EP boy. He wake up in his fancy bed. His butler brings him his nice Capri Sun on a silver platter.
Fuck. Fuck, I need to remember his name. I
Wilhelm.
wrote it down. Wilhelm, please bring me your finest orange slices.
Yes, sir. I'll be there shortly.
Thank
Like
you.
the second you clap, he's just next to your bed with
He's fucking.
So you are, I'm
Thank
assuming, in
you.
your manor.
Yes.
Is he the type to like get up way earlier than like 90% of the population, or is he a late waker?
I feel like as the name Dawn Weaver, he's like pretty a morning person.
Okay, yeah.
He's like very anti-night owl. He goes to bed early, wakes up like early, that kind of deal.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you call it? Yeah. Thank you. I'll be eating, and then I have to head back to the inn to get some business arranged.
I
Yes,
kind of forgot
and
he
just
doesn't
kinda,
sleep
like,
here.
walks out. I think he has like once, but yeah.
You know, something. My bed's a bit softer.
It's just like his his bed could fit like 40 people.
Yeah.
And
Bro, I don't got the twin size. I got the empire size
yeah,
bed.
it's literally like the size of the normal person's living room. Like, so you eat your orange slices. I assume they're pretty good. They come from your own garden.
Roll a con saving throw.
roll a wisdom save for me. Roll an intelligence save. Do you know what an orange is?
I'm actually gonna do it on my phone. I want a Pop-Tart.
Me, a yellow fruit. Yeah, but after I eat, I'm gonna head to the inn.
Okay, you head to the inn. I'm gonna say since you get up early because you're a boomer, you probably get there before most people wake up and start to go drinking. There are still several people in there because gotta start early. But you get down and so you walk in, um, and like all the bar staff are already working. So
Good
nobody you really
morning.
like outside of the bar staff. You recognize some of the frequent customers, but nobody else of importance that you know.
What about comportant?
Mayhaps.
I'd like to
Sorry.
cast banishment.
What are
I,
you doing, big dog?
um,
Dang.
I'm gonna go to. Fuck.
That's a can of SpaghettiOs.
What?
No way.
I'm being enticed by a can of SpaghettiOs right now.
So true. What am I gonna do? I'm just gonna talk around, uh, and then I'm gonna look at the. I guess
Like
I'll look at the
every single
assignments
person
board.
that is currently drinking, you remotely try and talk to them, and they just don't even remotely acknowledge you. These are all like the people who don't have lives. Their only lives is trying to drink themselves to death. Dude, it's like 4
That's
a.m.
so free. You know what? Fuck you.
It's
Cast
how
Cure
early?
Furries and unalcohols your blood system.
It's how early?
4. You're not awake yet.
What the
He gets
fuck?
here
Okay.
before you get up.
Before we're going
Yeah.
back in time.
Um. But yeah, like uh, you don't see like
Get out of my
flies or
room, you
anything,
fucking
but like
kumquat!
at some point while you're trying to talk to the different goobers that do not want anything to do with you, you do spot Jericho that walks in the tavern. Um, and he kind of like sees you, kind of gives you a wave, and starts to walk like to the room behind the bar.
Up.
What's going on, man? I heard about what happened, and I didn't really know him, but I'm sorry. I'm sure
It
it's
was
not
my own
great.
weakness that got him killed. Please. Please do not worry. Or fuck, how did I say it?
It's
It
all
was
your
my
fault!
own weakness. It was my own weakness that got him killed.
Well, and he kind of like sorry, I forgot to mention he had like a sack on when he came in, and not his
Whoa.
knapsack. But like he kind of
Okay.
opens it and pulls out like a pretty nice bottle of ale and just kind of like chucks it to you. Says, "You know what's up," and then he walks into the room.
You what's up?
Um,
Alright,
yeah,
I'll look at the assignments board if you're ready for that.
you're going up to the guild hall.
Yep.
We'll say about maybe a couple hours has passed. You might have chilled out, ate breakfast or something, and all that. But so as you're walking up the stairs, uh, the door to the guild level opens, revealing a thorn and chaos that look like they were about to come down.
Oh, morning.
Hi. I guess here we'll get out your way.
Hmm.
What do
So
you,
wait, who is the first person that fed chaos?
Thorn?
Thorn. Oh. Uh, what are you doing up so early? It's not. You're not.
Food?
I know chaos is definitely not the type.
I
Or did you
mean,
say hours
he's
passed?
not,
Fuck.
but I like getting up early.
Oh,
Pop Tart.
Pop-Tart. Well, good morning.
What are you doing up here?
I'm checking out the assignments board, see if there's any work I can distract myself with.
Oh,
It's
uh,
4 a.m.
no, it's not. It's like 6 now. A couple hours past. Matt, if you would have
It's
been paying
6
attention.
a.m.
I'm not paying attention either. I'm
Uh,
sorry.
so Thorn kind of like looks to Chaos and is like, that doesn't sound like an awful idea. Something to do, I guess. I.
I slept on the floor.
What do you? Oh,
That's right. Ash has no idea about anything that transpired the night prior.
And he won't.
And he won't have any idea.
I hope you slept well.
Thorn just kind of. Yeah. Yep, I slept in a bed.
Hey, I mean, that's good to hear.
Anyways,
I hope
yeah,
you do
let's
that
go. Yeah,
often.
let's stop talking. Let's go look at the board. And then she just kind of like
Oh,
marches off.
does she know where the board is?
Yes.
It would be funny if she doesn't.
She just walks in the bathroom. Not this one.
It's literally like 20 feet behind her.
So she walks in there. I'm assuming you guys also go in there.
Yes.
All right.
Verbal
I should get
confirmation. I forgot. I'm just nodding. Is silent.
So right away, I mean, you see some of the like lesser like contracted members in there, just kind of like looking at the boards and all that. But like you don't see Maz is not there. Usually, if Clyde is not in the like commuting area of the bar or behind the bar serving people, he's usually up here. Not Maz, Clyde. Did I say Maz or Clyde? Either way, I meant
You
Clyde.
said Clyde.
Okay. He's
You're
usually
crazy.
up here, and he is not. Rump is not up here. Maz is not up here.
Ganak.
Ganak is not. You don't see any of of his three like main summons.
Fellas.
Even though you've only met one of his other ones, and that was very brief. And that was Syrinx.
The dragon, right?
Well, obviously you've met that, but that's different.
What is Syrinx?
No,
Syrinx is the like
the dude who fucking grabbed
Birch when he was running away
and flew with him, and they had like a whole ET scene.
I do not remember this happening.
Yeah. You, as in Ash, would not know them. You would have heard of them for sure because they're definitely kind of famous for being the cleanup crew. But Matt, as in Chaos, you would know all of them personally. You know Ganak, obviously. You know Cryos. You know Syrinx, and you know Desaris. Desaris being the one that you see least because he's always out doing stuff. But yeah, either way, none of them are there. And yeah, there is a couple things on the job boards. There's not really a whole lot that seems of note. Like there's nothing that seems super urgent or dangerous. The highest on the job boards right now is a Wolf Plus, so you know, not crazy. But ignoring the just tiny jobs for like, we want this tree cut down, which I doubt you guys would care to do.
That could be fun.
You've got the three highest paying jobs here. We'll just go with that. There is a bounty, a demolition job, and a beast hunt job. So what are we gonna look?
Demolition.
So it's labeled as an abandoned storehouse, and it's a safe designation. And basically it's a very small description. There's not much written on it, but a family has contracted out a job to tear down their old storehouse. It should be empty of anything. There should not be anything in it. And all they ask is that the nearby neighboring buildings are not damaged.
What do you mean I can't cast meteors?
How neighboring?
The payout to demo it is 75 GP.
Do we know how neighboring the other buildings are?
Are
they like side to side?
Yeah, they're like touching essentially.
Shit sucks.
It's in the Warren district, which, if you remember, is like the poor person district, like super cramped and all that.
Can't just use a fucking bomb.
It depends how good you are. I mean, you could.
I mean, technically,
but
yes,
not on the edges.
All right. You want to look at the other two?
What about the bounty?
The bounty is for Ivar the Horrid. It is a Wolf Plus. It is a payout of like taken alive. It is not dead or alive. He must be taken alive. 150 gold pieces. It's been placed on a criminal within city limits. He is known to operate within ABACOS, presumed to be in the Oran district. Sorry, not Oran. Grost. That's another. Oran is like the poor part of town. Grost is pretty much where the guards do not go because they'll get beat to death. That is like the crime district.
How do you
Near
spell it?
Oran, but not. It's not Oran. But he
How
has
do you
been
spell it?
GROTHST.
Rothst.
But he has been seen patrolling Grost with a small gang of kobolds. So that is
I want to do
150
that
gold
one.
pieces, and he has to be taken alive. The
And what
final,
would you say?
Take
What would you
that
say
one
the
and
last
say,
one was?
this one's
A
that
beast hunt.
huh?
What did you say the last one was? A beast hunt.
Yeah, it's a hunt. So it's labeled. The name of it is wolf-like creature. So this is the one that's in Oran. A wolf-like creature has been seen causing trouble in the Oran district. The residents would like someone to take care of it, but do not have enough coin to fully pay out with. It's only 10 GP, and the details of it. Basically, every once in a while, they'll have a night where this large creature that is wolf-like in appearance comes out and basically just causes havoc. It hasn't killed anybody yet, but it has come close. And they're not sure how it's getting in. They're not sure where it's going. But they would just like somebody to deal with it. But they are only able to pay 10 gold pieces. But it is said that they will try and pay with whatever else they can come up with if it is done. And it is done.
I don't think we're suited for the or this is on character. I don't think we're suited for the demolition job without. I don't know where. What's his
But-
name?
Arnox.
Brick. Fuck. Birch. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not.
Bridge.
That's not really my style. I am really good at hunting.
I mean, it's
though,
my style, but not, you know.
So
We could either hunt a person or hunt a
Demolition.
beast. It's
I'm
up to
more
you.
adept at hunting beasts, but I have hunted man quite a few times. So
I do like the setting of the man hunting.
yeah,
I didn't know you swung that way.
I didn't either. And she just kind of like looks at him and smirks. That is the wrong thing. There
I
we
meant
go.
the place that you guys fucking suck.
I don't care
yeah,
which one
well, I
we
mean,
take either way.
I mean, I've not. It's in Orange.
Hunting is hunting.
Those are neighboring districts, so we could always just do both.
Yeah.
Why don't we do both?
You can get away with more engrossed.
I don't like this. Okay, whatever. Yeah, well, we'll just do both, I guess.
Was that in character or?
Yeah, no, that was in character.
Yeah.
You can get away with more in Graz. Keep in mind, she's like a good
I'm
person.
still a criminal.
I know.
I am still a criminal.
You definitely would have spent a lot of time in Graz. That is definitely like. You know, definitely
I am
chaos
still
place.
like my origin is still like heavily criminalized. Heavily
You've
criminalized.
probably not been there in a while, but like, well, you know, because you've been out of ABACOS. But
Yeah.
I'm imagining he frequents that place.
Maybe not always for crime, but at least
Yeah. It's
Chaos is still a virgin, I would assume,
probably
except from the one
besides
time.
the woman. The granny.
Consensually a virgin.
Yes. But either way, bad part of town, but fun for Chaos, I'm sure. Because he can pester people without repercussions.
I've been here plenty of. I mean, I've been there plenty of times before, but it's certainly not my back neck of the woods, if you, so to speak. I
in and out of
appreciate your help.
Yeah, you should probably not wear what you're wearing there.
Do you think I'll be fine, Chaos?
Let me go look at the clothes.
Let me go
She's
take off your
wearing,
clothes.
like, She already did! Joke's on you!
What? Okay, yes. Great heavens!
I mean, I'm looking at my clothes. Yeah, probably.
Okay. And she's like, she kind of like looks back at Chaos. She's like, I've not been there in a while. Which one do we want to do first? The Beast or
Well, didn't the Beast say it comes out at night?
no? It just says that it kind of happens.
Oh, I thought it was like every night it goes into that place.
It didn't specify if it was at night or day. It just says that every once in a while it
Oh
does.
shit.
Are
Which
you
one do we
okay,
think we can
dog?
do
You okay,
faster?
Devin? Oh, okay.
The second I asked, "Are you okay?" to the dog, you asked if Devin's okay. Because he looks so sad.
I
Poor
mean,
Forrest.
Hey, buddy.
I'm gonna go
Super
for
boy.
olive oil. Oh my god.
Olive oil? I love olive oil.
I said okay.
So are we going for
I feel like we could
Ivar or
probably
the
do
Creed?
Ivar faster.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, let's start with Ivar.
Let's do it, I guess.
I'm
Are they
going to
both?
call upon my monkey man.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I need to
Oh, why?
watch in my.
You know what's weird? I always imagine him as like an evil Diddy Kong with wings.
Who?
Fucking mischief.
Oh, yeah, no, that's accurate.
He always
So-
has like a red shirt on, like shirt-ish thing.
Yeah. So, I'm guessing you guys start to walk out.
Oh my god, is that one of those chocolate things?
One of those like straws. I love those
I
things.
love those. I love those.
Um,
Holy shit.
So as you guys kind of start to walk to the door to exit the guild hall, Jericho walks in, and he's like, "Oh, hey, it's all of you. Hey, Chaos, I'm glad I caught you. Do you know what's going on with Maz?"
He heard the news, right?
Yes, he knows about what happened.
I don't know where he is,
Oh,
but
well,
you know,
I'm not sure if you want to like get a hold of him or something if you can, but like
I can try to while
earlier
we're
this
walking
morning,
while we're
I saw
walking.
him and his crew, if you will, walk through a portal that like the terrain on the other side of it just looked like dark and had like these deep blue flames everywhere. So I don't know. I don't know him very well. You know him more than I do. So yeah,
I'll try to see.
and I've not seen
Do
or
I know
heard from
anything
him
about
since.
that?
You think you might know where he went based off of stuff that you've talked about? You get the idea that he went into the abyss,
Yeah.
but not
I thought
like
it was
the
more
normal.
purple.
There's different levels of it.
Okay. Oh god.
But yeah. No. Will do. But yeah. He's. Yep. So he just said, either way, I just wanted to ask you if you knew anything about it. But yep, I'll let you all on your way.
Okay, thanks
Kinda
for letting
walks
me
by.
know. I'll try to find something out.
So yep. Do you guys continue on?
Yeah. Well, I will.
Do you want to join us? We're hunting.
I need to do some stuff around the tavern. Sorry.
Shame. I'd love to work with you. I know,
Next
dog.
time.
Give me a second.
But
Dog.
so as you guys are
Be safe.
walking down, sorry. As you guys are walking down, Thorn like looks over to Chaos and like, should we grab something to go? We've not eaten yet.
That's a good point. Food.
How are you still this dead? That's out of character. And,
I was just. Ooh.
she just walks up to the counter and like goes to one of the. You can't really hear what she says, and like she just stands there for a minute, and then the like barkeep comes back like 30 seconds later with like these two like they're like wrapped in a paper, and they're like that big, like to her scale. So like imagine a halfling holding something like that. She grabs two of them, brings one back, and gives one to you, and she said, "This should be all right." And starts.
I'm gonna go up to one of the barkeeps real quick. You guys go. I'll catch up. I'm gonna go up to one of the barkeeps real quick and be like, 4 tacos.
4 tacos. Okay, which barkeep do you go up to? One of the like.
One of the ones that know my order.
Okay, so you walk up and it's the main barkeep. It's the guy.
Yeah, the
And he's
guy.
like, "It's a bit early for you, isn't it, bud?"
I had a lot to drink. Speaking of which, and I hand him the fucking thing.
About time. All right,
My bad.
and he kind of like puts it back on its spot above the main fireplace. And he looks back to you and he's like, "I'll fix these up a little different for you to hopefully help with your head." And you see, so he fixes up your tacos, but
This
when
man
he's
is
done,
fucking
you
amazing.
he gets out this like chalice of sorts, and like you see him take a couple different potions. One looks to be a healing potion with its like glimmering red. Then he gets 2 more out. One of them is a bright green color that seems to be almost like luminescent, and one is a dark blue. And he kind of pours a little bit of each in this chalice and kind of like mixes it up and like uses it as a topping on each one of the tacos. And he's like, "Here you go."
I'm just gonna look at it like, I'm gonna fucking take one, just fucking down the whole thing.
So it at first you get that classic taste of, especially when he makes these, they are just perfect. They are amazing. But then you get this other taste that almost tastes just like pure vinegar for like half a second. But then it tastes just heavenly, and you get the idea that that was from the potions that he mixed together. And
I'm going to go
as
through a
soon as you
roller coaster
swallow
of
it,
faces.
your headache and from your hangover fades a little.
Oh God. Ah! This is why I fucking love you, bro. And then I'm just gonna fucking run out.
You just kind of like, as you said that, he's like like washing his hand with a rag, and and then turns around and keeps serving other guests.
God, I fucking love that guy.
So, did you take the other thing that
I
Thorn
don't know
gave
if it's
you
his.
with you?
I thought they had that.
No, she gave you one.
Oh fuck yeah.
Uh,
I'm going to want more food later.
all right. So, Thorn already went outside. I'm guessing Ash did too. All right. So they were, at least Thorn was waiting for you because she can't really remember where
Oh.
Frost is.
Oh fuck, I forgot. They can't just start walking without me.
So they were like, I'm guessing they were just waiting outside. So you
Yeah.
come out, and she has the thing in her hand, but it's unwrapped, and it appears to just be a sausage with like different meats and cheese in it, and she's just like a banana.
You know what I just thought of?
No.
I'm gonna go up to her like the Hulk meme and give her a taco.
She just kind of like, she's like mid bite in the sausage when you do that, and she's just kind of like, the hell's on top of it?
Fucking try it.
Okay. And she like takes a small bite of it, and she's like, "Well," and then just shoves the rest of it in her mouth. And she, by the way, you might, I don't know if you've noticed for the way I'm acting with her, she does not seem hungover in the slightest.
Wait a minute.
Oh, yes, you did.
I'm just gonna be like,
Not bad.
so did your hangover go? Wait,
What hangover? I'm a halfling chaos.
you were more drunk than
You don't know that?
I kind of. You didn't think. I don't think.
What are you, racist or
The rest of
something?
these tacos are for me.
Okay.
And I walk off.
Hey, you know we kind of need you to show us where Grost is, right?
Land!
That's a building.
Land!
Alright, so you definitely know the direction you need to go. Grost is really not that far away. In, comparison to how big the kingdom is, it's like a 45-minute walk. But,
Yeah.
yes, I'm assuming you just walking casually. You could make it there a lot faster if you were, like, just running the
Where?
rooftops. But,
Is Bear with us?
Klaus?
Yes.
I don't know, did you bring him?
Is Seth with us?
I don't know, did you bring
Should
him?
I? Well, I'm like, while we're walking, I'm like, wait. Where's Klaus?
I think you left him on the ship. As well as Seth.
I'm just gonna scream, Klaus!
There's no way he hears you.
Fuck!
Are you gonna
I
go
feel so
get him,
bad.
or are you gonna just keep walking?
How
for
far
now?
away is it?
Probably a while. I mean,
Is it on the way or
no, it is
the
definitely
opposite
not on the
way?
way.
Fuck.
By the way, Ryan, the finals is very fun. I highly recommend getting it.
I
That's
think Ryan's had enough finals.
right. Yep.
I did them all at once.
Are you gonna try and go get Klaus and Seth, or are you just gonna keep
I
walking for
don't
now?
know because I don't want to like deal with all of that and then having to go all the way back because I don't want to like them walk all that way.
Alright, let's just go.
Yeah, let's just go.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I
so
think
just walk back.
I feel so
I
bad.
mean, clearly if they cared that much, Klaus knows where the tavern is. He could have just come to see us.
That's fair.
But
Maybe he likes the boat.
I don't
There's
know.
food. There's food, right? There's food.
There's definitely
We
still
love
food.
food.
So
My
as you
boy.
guys are going along, you see places, here and there, Ash, a couple establishments you've dined at. But as you walk, it definitely starts to get a little less and less sophisticated and nice. And you eventually stumble across a sign. It's like a large overhead sign that goes across the entire road, and on it says Grothst. Wow.
I see you.
Yeah, these people definitely seem a little more sketchy.
Oh
Just
shit.
intelligence score.
Just funny. I don't know if I fully said it. I tried to say it. But I don't know if I am going to try and change my appearance to look like just some like guy and
Just some
not look
regular,
Oh,
like
dude.
fancy.
John Smith.
Okay.
Do you think I have
So
like?
you just already did that. I guess.
Do you think I'm like at all popular here? In a way,
I don't know. We'll
You mean
find out.
infamous?
So
I'm
you guys
debating if I should take my no because if so, they would know my look from the hood on. So we'll find out.
so you guys are, I guess, walking. Are you just walking straight in?
Sure, this is this letter. Yeah.
All right. So Grothst, in comparison to most districts, is not a very big district. Like you can go from one side of it to the other in maybe at a walking pace 10 minutes. It's not large. I mean, it is
Yeah.
kind of like a square shape. It's not just a straight line in one road. But like either way, you're kind of walking around. If you remember on the bounty, it said it didn't tell you what Ivar looked like, but it did say that he would patrol Grothst with a gang of kobolds, which you know what kobolds are, I assume.
Yeah.
Little short lizard boys. But so you're kind of keeping an eye out. You'll see
I'm gonna tell
goblins,
Mischief
a
to.
couple kobolds here and there, just kind of walking around. You see some Githyanki, a couple different humans. They don't really seem. They seem like they dabble in the meth. Uh, but yeah, you don't necessarily see like a group surrounding somebody. Um. Uh. Oh God, sorry. Yeah. Um. Yeah. So, I'm gonna need you guys to try and look for him in some way or another.
I'm gonna send Mischief up to fucking survey with the info I know.
All right.
And then I guess
Hey, you there?
What did you?
would I know anyone here who's in the know about the know?
You probably know of
Who
like
like
a
knows things?
tavern that might have
Do I
some
have like yeah?
distinguished people
Uh,
in it. So are you
do
gonna
I have
You
a
have
go?
connections here?
guy? uh, I know a place.
Interesting.
Okay. I don't like the way some of these people are looking at me. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I could probably kill them all, but it still makes me
Yeah.
a little uncomfortable. But she's like, well, "Let's go then. I'd rather not stay in the center of the road."
Onwards.
So yeah, you go. You make your way to a tavern that you frequent commonly. You walk in. There is at least two active brawls going on. Um,
I'm just gonna
uh,
smile and be like, home is
so you
home.
said you have your hood up, by the way. You have the thing
Yeah.
that like covers your face, right?
Well, yeah. Well, no. I do have that helmet, but I probably don't have it on.
Oh, okay. So you don't have it on. All right. So you walk in. It doesn't really seem like anybody notices you because there's a lot going on. Um, Ash, you definitely seem to be blending in with your different form. Uh, Thorn definitely seems to be drawing attention because small woman. So you
Oh
might want to
God,
keep an eye out.
I will fucking
Yeah.
murder at this
Uh,
point.
but like, yeah, there are a couple people that seem to be noticing specifically her. Uh, but she's definitely trying to stick close to you and Ash and not like
Yeah.
move away from you at all. But you make your way to a corner, and if you remember, you just have to sit down in the corner seat.
Okay.
So you do that, and Thorn's like, what do we do?"
Let me just wait.
Okay. Um, while you're waiting, like you're sitting down, Thorn's just kind of like standing there, leaning up against the wall. Ash, what are you doing?
Um, 1 second. I love chewing ice. Um, so Chaos is currently sitting in like
He's
a
sitting like in a
seat.
corner, yeah.
Alright, hey, do you have connections here?
The fuck do you think?
Just answer the question.
Yes.
Okay. Anyone I should be aware of?
People.
As you guys are talking,
I'm not a
you hear
rat.
somebody near you say, "Don't touch me, you freak!" And
I will
and
fuck.
you look over to see a half orc trying to like grab Thorn by her arm.
Arugula.
So you're
I'm
dancing
gonna
rapier
arugula and just have it like right
activates.
fucking
As
there
soon
in
as
front
it
of his face.
activates, you see a crossbow bolt go through one of the guy's shoulders, and he just he just kind of like lets go and like whimpers and waddles away, and you see a hooded figure walk up and say, "Sorry, boss, you didn't really know his place," and and he sits down next to you, and he's like, "What can I help you with?"
So we got a tip about some dude named Ivar. Ivar.
What was it? The horrid.
The horrid. Walking around with a bunch of kobolds doing some bullshit.
What? That little small time punk? You need to be
Yeah.
dealt with.
We just need to know where he is.
Alright.
Need to take him in alive. Fucking bullshit.
Last I saw, he was at Crunker's, which is another tavern. It's another tavern. Like, literally, it's literally directly across the street from this one.
Oh, like recently?
I mean, I just walked in and I literally saw him through a window. But yeah,
Awesome.
do you need to know anything else?
Should be fine. I'm gonna toss him like 3 gold
Thanks, boss.
and get
Get
out.
out of here. And the whole time that you're talking to this guy, Thorn is just kind of like, like just open mouth, like staring at him. And as he walks away, she's just, what was that about? Boss?
My guy.
Okay.
Ash is
It's a
looking at
long
you
story.
very
I'll tell you later.
suspiciously.
Yeah. So,
It's a long story. I'll tell you later.
whatever. Are we going to find
Crunkers
a
is like
guy?
across the street.
Okay.
Let's go.
And so you
Crunkers
guys
Street.
walk over, and right away on the inside.
No!
Okay. Right away through one of the broken windows, you see a gang of kobolds all surrounding something.
How peculiar! I'd like to use my big ol' eyes to try and get a good look.
Okay. So you see a lot of kobolds surrounding something. You can't see
Holy
through
shit.
them.
That's a lot of kobolds.
You don't say.
Usually,
Onwards!
Okay, so you guys, are you going inside?
I
yes,
am at
I
least.
am.
Okay, so you guys open the
Thorn, you
door,
coming with us?
and you once again you see a lot of kobolds. Now that you're in, you see that they seem to be centered on
Main expansion.
like one person in the middle of it. Like they are surrounding him. There are probably like upwards of 30 kobolds. Like just
Oh god.
standing around someone or something, balls, penis, testicles.
I thought it was gonna be like 5.
No. So, are you going to try and get a better look? And they all seem to be like super riled up, like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, like, you know.
Hmm. I'm gonna. I'm gonna walk up to. Or is it only kobolds in that establishment?
Currently, yes.
I'm gonna walk up to one of the kobolds and ask like, "Hey, interesting
Who the
party you
hell
got
are
going
you?
on.
What's your AC?
Yeah.
18.
All right, give me just a second.
um.
So that does not help
Seeing
me.
him go up, can I be like, because like I know what's about to go down, right? Once he starts walking up.
Yes, you definitely feel like he's about to get clocked.
Yeah. And can I like say arugula and like have him like slightly do something?
Um, yeah. So as he says something, you can see a kobold about to just like deck him, and
I just kind
you
of want to stick the
arugula.
rapier like right in front, in between them.
Yeah. So you do that, and he's going, whoa, and the kobold seems to see this floating rapier, and like you see like his face drop, and his scales like turn like a pale color, and he just kind of like,
I'm gonna walk up and be
oh.
like, "Fuck off."
You just kind of like see him like turn his hand back and just start like touching other kobolds, and and he just says, "It's the big boss." And they all start turning around, and they see you, and they all kind of like have the same reaction, and they all start tapping everybody else. And as they all start to like slowly walk out, you hear one voice that was centered in the middle of all of them, like, "Guys, what are you doing? We got
I'm gonna
stuff to do.
I'm gonna turn
Where
around
y'all
to
going?"
fucking. I'm gonna turn around to fucking Ash and I'm like, "You really haven't like been here, have you?"
Not much. I tried to make a friendly introduction.
Who
It
are
didn't
these
work.
guys? What
It's
you do to my boys?
Hi.
And you
I'm a
see
big
you
fan.
see a kobold that looks like that.
My boys. I love him. Oh my god.
I'm
Who are
a.
you? Who are you? What are you doing in
I
my
love
boy's house?
him.
Are you perhaps what do you call um? I'm a big fan of your work. Are you perhaps Ivar?
Who's put you up to this? Did my mom make you do
I'm
this? I
gonna
told her
like.
to stop leaving me alone. I was tired of her pranks.
I just I've seen your work. I respect the hustle. I big fan. I just wanted to meet you.
Look here,
Are
guy.
you
Look,
Ivar?
look, look. I get that you're trying to flatter me and everything, but like, I just got started in this business. I don't know how you know about me. I'm just here to stand up to the tyranny that is the warden. Always
I
coming in and ruining our fun.
I've been here for a while. I've seen people come and I've seen people
I've
go.
seen people come.
And
You must frequent the brothels, bud.
I cast 11th level fire. Um,
Alright, if you frequent here so often, who's the warden?
uh, what is it, right?
Uh, you've heard rumors about somebody that the people have deemed the warden that goes to Grothst, and it is a man in full plate armor that goes there and deals with any miscreants that seem to be causing trouble.
I've
Well,
seen his mug around.
who
I've
is
seen
he?
his mug around here.
What's his
Big
name?
scary man holding cross. You
Oh,
cross him and you're
alright,
holding
you ain't
nothing.
talking shit then. You actually know what you're talking about. I don't know who you are. I don't know how you know me. I met those
I
guys
know
a
it.
couple of days ago.
I know everything that goes around in this part of town.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna walk up behind without if I can
Behind
do it without
Ivar.
them noticing. Yeah, without
There
if I
you
can do it
go.
without him
You can
noticing.
try.
Yeah, I'm
uh,
just gonna.
And
anyways,
you,
who's the lady? Who's this pretty lady? And like her
I'm
hearing him
gonna
call her pretty,
grab him.
she like you can see her recoil. Like,
I'm gonna grab him by the top of the head and just turn his head.
hey, who are you?
Like, oh, you don't know me. Okay,
No, I don't know you. Did you scare my boys?
I didn't scare them. Oh,
Well, why'd
okay.
they leave then, big man?
They
I didn't ask
left?
for them. They're just scared of me.
I don't see why.
Wait, they all
Yeah.
left?
Or we could walk out of here, and I suggest you follow us.
Why is that?
Because I fucking said so. I'm gonna cast suggestion too.
Okay. Hold
What's
on.
my thing? 16.
16. Give me a second. What's the
Oh wait, I could have done the funny thing. I could have fucking made him have voices in his head.
uh okay, 16 wisdom.
Yeah,
I didn't mean to do that. That was not for that. Sorry.
it was for
It
that. He
was
lost. He
okay.
lost. He
Fine.
lost.
It'll be for that.
No, I'm
I
kidding.
rolled
I'm kidding.
the wrong
No,
thing.
roll. No.
Uh.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Go do it. Go do it. I want him to fail.
Okay.
Re-roll it.
I'll re-roll it.
I'm
and
praying
then
for
I'll
his
roll it for
downfall.
myself like I was supposed to.
Now he gets a 2.
What are you talking about? He rolled a 20 the second time.
Damn.
Oh.
Fuck.
You should have just accepted my.
Well, I didn't want him to like. I
Not a
don't
20.
want to
Wait,
get
no,
cheats.
I was wrong. Wait, what was the?
I don't want to get it
Hey,
through
stop! I
cheats.
lied. That was not a 20.
16.
16.
The spell save was 16. You need to roll a wisdom check on 16.
If it meets, it beats, baby.
Damn.
Um.
I don't know why did I. Oh, it almost. Okay, I almost landed on 20. I just auto. Okay, but yeah, he's like,
I'm
what
just
are you
gonna say,
talking
I
about?
really wanted that to work.
Look, guy, I don't know who you are. I just got here. I'm trying to stand up to the white man's tyranny.
Listen, dude, I don't fucking care.
You punch him?
No, I'm just gonna fucking like grab his shirt.
Look, I don't
I
really
don't
see why you gotta do
fucking
all
care.
this. This seems a bit unnecessary. And he out of his little like robe, he pulls out like a thin little stick and just starts like swatting you on the arm. If you could release me, I'd very much appreciate it. This seems a little much. I mean, you seem like a cool guy and all, but this seems a little romantic. Thanks.
We're going
We're going where?
where I fucking tell you to go.
By the way, whenever a bounty target like this is supposed to be taken in alive, you typically take them to the nearest guard post. But
Which I'm assuming is not anywhere near.
not engrossed. There's
Yeah.
ones in pretty much any other district. But I mean there is one engrossed, but I guarantee you the guards would not do anything about it.
Yeah.
He's like, "What? Do you work with him? You work with the warden?"
I wouldn't say with.
Wait. Do you know him?
Yeah.
I heard it. No, see.
And he just
a
like
couple years.
he like brings his arm back and he's gonna try and like very obviously. I mean, you know those like.
Can I
people
just
who,
stop
you know
his
those
hand
people
with
who
my?
like can't fight and they like do these punches that they
Like
go,
a really shitty sucker punch.
Yeah, he tries to do that. So I'm gonna.
Can I just stop his hand with my rapier if I don't
roll?
get hit?
Just give me like.
Sleight of
Give
hand.
me an athletics to do that. I think I don't know.
I feel like it'd be more Arcana because it's magic, isn't it?
Oh, you're using.
Well, I mean, I don't
that,
know.
Then, yeah, we'll do Arcana.
Yeah, the rapier.
Yeah.
Because it has more intimidating factor.
I thought you were trying to do it with,
intimidation
like
factor.
rapier by hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. You like as soon as he brings his hand back, you get the point of the rapier like directly into his palm, and as he starts to move forward, it like pokes him. He's like, ah, God, what was that for?
Don't you ever raise that hand at me again.
That was just hi.
I love this little guy. Okay.
So where we going?
Oh, we're taking
Around.
you. You
Uh,
are coming with us, right?
and he just kind of like looks back at the rapier. He's like, I suppose.
Okay.
So while I assume we would just start walking out, and while we're walking out, I want to be like, what the fuck are you doing to get yourself in so much trouble?
I don't know. I'm just, the typical military coup.
Sure. But, like, specifics.
While we are walking with him, I'm going to do a quirky little thing, and I'm going to 1 second. Subtle spell cast Death Ward on him, so they won't know.
Okay.
Just I have plans. I have plans that I cannot share because the haters will sabotage me.
Okay.
But you are coming with us, right?
Yeah.
That's lovely. Okay. Yeah. Follow us.
All right.
And I guess, would I know where the nearest guard check is that isn't one here?
Yeah, I mean, there's one kind of close outside of the district, like where you entered from.
If you don't know, I definitely would.
Did you
I
guys know
probably
that,
know.
like, when a cactus gets to 100 years old, it's, like, usually 15 to 16 feet tall?
No, you're kidding me.
Yeah, crazy.
That's really interesting, Ivar.
Yeah, I thought so, too.
Did you know the average humanoid has around 216 bones in their body?
Did you know that fish sleep? I found that out when I bit one's head off and it didn't move.
Who is this guy, Wolf Plus?
What?
Shut the fuck up.
See the road. Anyways, what's
Where's
this
all your-
person's name? And he looks over to Thorn, and he starts like.
I'm gonna fucking turn around at him. No.
Thorn looking at this, she's just like, Chaos, please do something.
I really don't think you need to worry about it.
Don't worry about her. She's some of our hard muscle.
You look at her again, you won't have eyes.
That's fine. I can feel things. Mama always said I didn't need no eyes to see pretty things. Luckily, we didn't have any mirrors in the house. I guarantee I'm gorgeous.
I'm sure you is. Alright. Alright. Yeah, the warden ain't he a scary folk?
Yeah,
It's kind of a bitch, too.
he kind of spanked me one time, which is why I really don't like him. And
I was
I
really
got in the
into
middle
it.
of the street too. It was so rude.
Yeah, that must have sucked, dude.
Yeah.
He,
I heard he took down the dragons by himself.
What? Huh? And I was gonna do a
Ah!
coup against this guy. Maybe this crime things ain't for me. Maybe Mama was right. Nah,
Your mamas.
that's boring.
I was there when he got that poleaxe.
Dad
of
beat
his.
Mama for a reason. He must have been right.
You was there?
Huh?
Yeah.
So he didn't kill the dragon on his own?
Oh no, I was saying I was there when he got the poleaxe.
Aw. I still don't understand you, guy. And you guys are approaching the guard shack. And he does not.
Okay.
He's,
I'm gonna pat him on the back like really hard. It was nice meeting you,
Yeah.
but I fucking hate you. Why am I talking like him now? Fuck.
I'm talking because it's like my what's it called?
I feel
I'm
like
a lion
I'm
horror.
talking like him now. It was nice meeting you, but I fucking hate you.
Alright, well.
And I'm gonna.
And then like he says, alright, well, and then he turns to Thorn. Can I at least get a kiss?
I am going to.
It's like you just deck him.
I'm not gonna take his face, and I'm going to just into the ground.
And he just kind of like.
I feel bad.
He just kind of like stands up and just kind of like waddles into the guard post. And a couple seconds later, a guard comes out, and kind of like looking at him, and he has a paper in his hand. Okay. And you guys the one that brought him in?
Yeah, we'd like a receipt or a proof of. We'd like a proof, please.
No. And he just kind of like tosses you a bag of gold. And that's 150 GP in it.
On to the next.
Split.
Be split.
Between the three of us or the
like,
four?
I'll take like I don't know, maybe 5 gold. I don't really need much.
I feel like I did most of the work, so
Not gonna
I'm gonna
lie.
ask for a fair day's pay for a fair day's work.
No, we didn't kill him, did you? What kind of monster did you take me for?
So,
Oh, I didn't kill.
I did kidnap his wife. What I was gonna do, Aaron, I was gonna challenge him to a duel, cast Death Ward on him, and cast like 6 the whole fireball on him and all his goons.
Okay.
Fucking
Are
hell!
you two gonna split the rest of it evenly?
You did muscle the muscle. I'll only take like 40%.
Okay.
What's 40 times 145 or 0.4 times 145
58.
times point?
You get 58, Ryan.
I can't count that high.
What do I get?
You get 87. Thorn got 5.
Ooh, damn.
The
He doesn't
bite
have
of
a lot
87.
money. Thorn does not
Made
have a
my
lot
money
of
back
money
on that shit.
So she.
Why are you only taking 5?
I only like to have as much as I need to get around. I don't like carrying a whole lot. I mean, this is how much I have, and she just kind of pulls out like a very small pouch and just kind of opens it up, and you see like
3 gold.
7 gold pieces, like a couple copper, and like a little pile of a couple silver and like a little pile of copper in it.
Meanwhile, I have 1,000 copper on me,
Yeah.
175 silver, and nearly 1,000 gold.
I mean, to be fair, keep in mind, gold is like a lot of money. Like that's a gold is $100.
That's like at least like around
So
$100.
she still has like $700 on her. 800. 800 and
just like look in my pack of like nearly 100,000. I got 100 grand on me. Wait, no. I have nearly. That's 100, and I have 900. That's nearly $1 million, isn't it?
No. It'd be 1,000. You have 100,000.
Am I? I don't know how to count numbers. You're so right. I have almost 10,000. I don't know. How do I not know how to count? I'm like 9. I just look at my thing of like $10,000, and I'm like,
Not even 10,000. You're stupid. It's like almost 100,000. If a gold is
What are you
if a
saying?
gold is
okay,
$100
gold's
bucks,
100, and
you have
I have 100
900.
gold.
You only have 100 gold?
No. But I'm just saying, if gold's 100 and I have
Oh.
100 gold, I would have 1,000, right?
Yeah.
yes.
Then that's
Right?
9,000, because I have 900.
Oh my
I have
god.
almost 10,000.
Oh damn. Never mind.
Hmm.
909 times 100.
909,000.
909 times 100 is 90,900.
There you go.
$100 away from.
Okay, so as you guys are walking away with your munners, Thorn's like, so we go to the Orange District? It's literally right here. It's neighboring.
We're pretty much in it.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
basically, if you're looking at uh, the Grost, like there's Grost. Here's
Yeah.
the one you're in,
Yeah.
and here's Orange. Like,
Yeah. I'm gonna go make coffee, so I'm gonna draw on my phone. I'm assuming we're just gonna be walking. For a minute.
we can be.
Scooby Dooby Woo. Scooby Woo.
So you guys
Yeah.
are walking over. Nothing of like considerable note is going on. It's definitely like a very obviously more decrepit part of town. Definitely the poorer area. But
Sorry.
as you guys are, uh, you enter the Orange District, and you do definitely see there's like messes here and there, and there are on a couple of the doors to the houses. There's like deep gash marks in them, as if something was clawing into
Oh,
them. Uh,
yippee.
uh, so you get the idea that might be the beast or whatever.
Hey, Thorn, can you identify these?
It's puppy
Give me
dog.
a second. I can try with my plus 12 to nature. Almost a 20. So she's kind of looking at it, and she's like, it definitely doesn't seem like a normal creature that would reside around here. It's too big to be a wolf. That and usually when a wolf scratches something, there's not an obvious dew claw mark. Like as you're like, if you imagine like a wolf, if it's scratching at a door, you would have 4 main marks because the dew claw would kind of be out of the way. This
Yeah.
has
This
5
is like
clear, like, you know, like if, and it looks instead of like it like trying to like tear at it, it looks like the marks would hit because there would be a deep impact and it would gouge. So it looked like it was like slamming on the door, and then
it's
this
Teddy Fruger.
It's a mole!
this one has something written in it. It says Freddy Fazbear. But yeah, she's like, I've not seen this before. Um, but as you guys are looking at the door opens, and a elderly goblin lady seems to be startled by your presence. Oh, goodness! Can I help you?
We're here about the wolf
Thorn's
problem.
like, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be weird. Uh, the what? The creature.
Yeah.
Okay. One. I'm sorry. I'm just now waking up. Uh, would you care to come in for some tea real quick? I've just made some.
Yes.
By the way, Ash, are you still in your hood rat form? Or is that...
Rip for him.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
I'm
So,
definitely not in rich boy form,
okay.
fuckboy
So,
form.
are we going to have tea with this fine lady?
I would love to have
Absolutely.
Okay.
the.
Thorn is like, absolutely, thank you. And she kind of like smiles and opens the door the rest of the way. And as she starts to walk in, she's like, close the door, please. And she says, Clinky, we have guests. Um, and you guys walk into, like, you are following her, and you walk into the presumably the kitchen, and you see a familiar gnome sitting at the table sipping on tea, and he's like,
Winker!
ain't no way, ain't no way. What
My man.
what are you doing here?
We're here about the creature,
I was
probably.
using the wrong accent at first. Uh, oh, yes, that thing. It's quite terrifying, to be honest. It woke me up. Me and Barbara. It's Don't ask about our relationship.
Fire breath.
Anyway,
Fire
you never
breath.
saw me here for one. If you did, I will
How's
kill you.
work at the uh the shop?
Hmm?
The shop.
Oh yes, my cousin took that over.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Well, are you gonna sit down and drink our tea?
Yes.
Okay. Thorn sits down, and she's like, "Who is this guy?"
He's like some fucking no, dude. It's pretty cool.
Ash, how does it feel being like 4 times taller than everybody in this room?
Base.
uh,
Just some random street rat just fucking.
uh, so Clinker is in like the same style of clothing. Like uh, he's got that classic blue robe on. However, he's not wearing a hat, but instead of the blue robe, it's got clouds and stars all over it, like as if it was a nighttime robe. And and he's like, "Well, tell Barbara what you think of the tea." And you sip it, and it is horrible compared to the stuff that you normally drink at the tavern. Um,
It's fudging amazing.
Thorn takes a sip. He's just going like, yeah, I'd say it's pretty good. And Barbara kind of like looks at you guys. She's like, "You're lying, but thank you, thank you."
I've never quite had this kind of tea before. Where are the leaves sourced?
Well, I've
Usually I use the different remains of whatever I cooked that were clogged in my drain, but yes, this one I used it out of my neighbor's. So,
my mom used to do that.
oh, she must have been a
I'm
great
so-
woman.
Smells
I'm
like
so
home.
grateful for you using your finest ingredients for us.
Of course, I didn't expect to have visitors, but I have to do good for my Clinky.
Well, hello, Clinky.
You do
We've
not
had
say
re-
that.
I don't think you want to.
we've had. Do you know anything of the reports? Do you know we could find?
Are
a
you
term?
asking Barbara or Clinker?
I'm asking Mr. Clinky.
Are you talking like a fancy person while in your hood rat form?
He
I'm
is.
yes, but not like. Oh yeah, I'm trying to be very polite.
Well, I've not seen it, but it does typically come out at nighttime. However, I have heard people say they've seen it in the daytime.
Which people?
People. I don't talk to them. They're poor.
Where?
Oh,
Either way, they say that it's a wolf-like creature. If I had to guess, I would assume that they're describing a barghest. That's what it sounds like. Some decrepit mutt.
Barghest.
Don't you Google it.
the fact that you're doing it so fucking obviously
Yeah.
too. Like, it's like some sort of subtlety.
Barghest!
He did that when we were playing a trivia game. He fucking actively looked up the answers while he was.
Nice. If you would like to do a check to find out what a barghest is,
In what?
nature.
I'm just gonna slowly
I mean,
look
obviously
over
very-
towards Thorn.
Thorn kind of just seems checked out. Like she was not paying attention. You have no idea what a barghest is, by the way.
No,
Oh,
I'm
huh?
just-
What? What?
Do you know what a barghest is?
Oh, rolled really low, but really high mod. Oh. That would make sense. Yeah. Uh, that's weird. I thought they were supposed to not be around here. Either way, uh,
Probably.
yeah, Barghests are weird hybrid creatures between some weird fey-like
Ah, no.
weird fey-like creature that it's like a different being that tends to inhabit a different creature. However, they are not limited to the creatures that they can inhabit, but they seem to have a preference on goblins. So that's something.
Fucking
At least that's what I've
racist.
heard. I mean, they've not really been studied because they're very rare.
That's what the wiki says.
That is not what a Barghest is in actual D&D lore.
No, I'm saying that's what the she
I
says.
changed my lore for Barghests. But
Just-
Clinker chimes in and he's like, close but not quite. While it's less of a possession and more of a disease, and no, they cannot inhabit other things. They simply must be infected with a goblin. That's
You know
the
anything
only
about
way they exist. So, if I had to guess, if it is a Barghest, you might want to look at some of the goblins. And he kind of like to Barbara, and he's like, "Oh, I'm kidding. We were busy last night. It couldn't have been you."
Is she a goblin?
She is a goblin.
You said that, bro.
Don't expect me to remember stuff that happened. Don't expect me to hear something and then remember it.
By the way, I don't think unless you've looked, I don't think I've. Get out of here. If you would like to look in player characters.
I love him.
Very dashing. But yeah, so what are y'all doing besides enjoying your tea and getting whiffed by
Enjoying
a lion?
is a very strong word.
Enjoying, acting like you're enjoying. Chaos seems to be enjoying it.
He's dealt with it.
Yeah. Thorn took
It's
her
a
first sip
childhood
and then immediately
memory.
set the mug back down and has yet to pick it back up.
Likewise, most likely.
Yeah, I was just gonna look over. Are you gonna finish that?
She just kind of like,
I'm going to subtle spell prestidigitation,
Yeah, I was about to say,
and I'm going to make it taste like a mix of pig entrails, sewage, spinach, and sour apple.
it tastes no different.
so about how it already was. Okay, so Matt, or Chaos, you go to take a sip, and it tastes slightly better than it usually does. How do you like that stuff? She like whispers that to you.
I should have made it taste really fucking good, like genuinely, like godly fuck.
If you would have, he would have just spit it out.
What is this rich people garbage?
What is this?
It's fucking hosh posh.
Anyways,
Horseradish.
Miss Barbara, I must be going. I have some wizardly business to attend.
From Wizmiss.
Don't say business.
And she's just like, "Oh, so soon, Clinky." Yes, I'm sorry. And then, like, and he walks up to her, and they just start like violently making out.
I thought you were gonna say shaking her.
Just starts.
No. And then he
Wake up! Wake up!
and like
Bye.
when they stop, and she's like, "Oh," and he just confidently trots away, walks out the door,
Can
And,
you roll psychic damage for me?
Thank you for your hospitality.
thank you, Thorn says as she walks out behind him. And, um, you guys, I guess, leave. Okay. You guys follow Clinker, and he's like, "What the hell do you want?" Wait.
We got a job here. We were just talking about it.
He sees you, and he's like, "That's right. You're the guy I did the water thing to. Where are your other friends?" "I don't know her. I've not seen her before." "You
Around. Don't worry
sounded
about it.
familiar at first, but then your inflection changed."
Sorry, it's a rare quirk of mine.
Yeah, he's just a
I'm
bitch.
starting to imitate him a bit. I think you might have passed if you rolled a little bit higher.
Yes, maybe. But yeah, like whatever. Didn't you have a tall, brooding fellow and an even taller, stupid one?
Yeah.
Where might they be?
Well,
I don't know, I
one's
just don't-
dead and one's not.
Oh, how unfortunate.
There's also wasn't there an awfully charming, handsome fellow as well?
Who?
Chaos.
Oh yeah, you're talking about Klaus.
Talking
Yeah.
about that one gay one. Looked like you liked men.
No, I think he's talking about Klaus.
The bear.
Yeah.
No. He's talking about the one that looks like he likes penis for breakfast.
For breakfast.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like Miss Barbara.
Handsome is very generous of you.
But he's like, what? And what do you want with me?
You seem like you know how to train. I would like your advice.
Are you trying to find this presumed Barghest?
Yes, I'd like to take
Yeah.
your time before any more trouble happens in the village.
We don't have anything else to do.
Okay. Well, I've got an idea. It is approaching, like, the later points in the night. Like, it's starting to get dark, by the way. It's like, we could
I'm gonna
all
put
just
out my
sit in the
gun.
middle of the street. See what happens.
Sitting and waiting, that is...
I don't know about that.
I mean, everybody, ever since this phenomena has been going on, it's, nobody comes out at night, so if it saw us, it would surely choose to attack us, so we would know where it's at.
That is a fair point.
I'm
gonna call for mischief.
It smells like goblin meat.
Okay, he eventually finds his way over.
And be like, hey, so you know what you were just doing? Yeah, I'm gonna need you to do that again, but for some wolf-ass looking thing.
He just kind of like shrugs and is like, okay, and walks off.
And I'm just gonna start punching the Chaos Cat.
Alright. So, are you guys gonna go with Clinker's plan? Just sit in the middle of the street?
It seems good enough.
It's a genius plan. I've never heard of something better than sitting and waiting. For
Wow, I didn't actually think you'd go for that, but alrighty. So he just, like, pops a squat right in the middle of the road while there are still people walking on it, and people are just kind of, like, walking around him.
I'm just gonna sit down next to him.
Alright, Thorn sits next to you. She's like, this is interesting.
And we're all just sitting. Ash is like, all my fellas.
He doesn't look like Ash, so he gets to act stupid.
I get to take in the common folk.
Some
the
time
common
passes.
folk thing.
At some point while we're sitting down, I just want, like, Chaos eventually starts screaming and then starts, like, beating the shit out of the Chaos case. Like, stop! No! Down! Stop! And then just... Okay.
As you're doing that, Thorn's kind of like, "You good?" And as you go to
Yeah, up
respond, a
sometimes.
bag falls from the sky directly in front of you, like a small, like, brown paper bag. And she's kind of like, "Did you do that?"
Mummy!
And on the bag, there is a large J written on it.
For Jesus.
And then a heart drawn next to it. Or sorry, a heart drawn around it.
It's... Didn't we say it was a...
You didn't specify.
That's so fair. I don't know. I honestly don't know which one's gonna be either. Yeah, no, no. Yeah, no. Fuck it, Jay.
What?
Honestly, when you said Jay for a second, I did not know what you were saying.
So you didn't do
For
that?
a second, I... Huh?
So you didn't do that?
What? Oh.
What is it?
I'm gonna look in it.
There is a sandwich made of wheat bread, some sliced ham and turkey, and sharp cheddar cheese with some mayo on it. An apple.
An apple! Let's go!
And there is a banana as well. And when you go to pick up the sandwich, there is another sandwich under it. And written directly onto the bread is "For the redhead."
I'm gonna try to take the writing off.
Okay.
And then I'm going to give the sandwich that didn't have that on it to her.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Am I sure they're the same?
They look the same.
Okay. I'm gonna give that one to her.
The one that did not have the writing on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
So-
I don't want, I just probably had to scrape the fucking writing off of it. I presume. And I don't want her looking at this fucking piece of bread, like this scraped piece of bread, and like, what the fuck did you do?
Mm-hmm. So she takes a sandwich. She's like, "Where did this come from?"
Banana or apple?
I'm not lesbian, so I guess banana. How did you get this?
You know.
Whatever. She just like starts eating it.
Is it good?
Tastes like a sandwich.
He also just like nutting over it. Just
Over watching Thorn eat. Oh, you're no.
no.
Make a con save.
No.
I'm kidding.
It's just like my favorites.
Alright. So, as time passes, you guys are, like, the streets are thinning and thinning with people, eventually to a point where it is very dark out. The only light is by the lantern posts, and there is nobody else on the street. After another hour or two of waiting, you guys hear what appears to be growling, like, very close to you, until you turn and realize that it's just Clinker snoring.
When he hears that, he's just going to immediately fucking turn the cloak on and be like
he eventually was like,
and then turn around and just be like,
and seems to wake himself up, and he's like, "Oh, Bob, oh, never mind." Either we're all dead or nothing has happened.
Nothing else happened. I think your plan is stinky.
Well, maybe just perhaps if you were a little more stinky. Our plan will work better. And
The
as he
Goblin
says that,
Musk wife.
you hear some more growling. This time further away, and he's like, "Is somebody asleep behind us?"
He's right behind me, isn't
Yeah.
he?
And he slowly turns
Um.
around, revealing where the camera was. There is a large wolf-like figure down the road.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
There's a large wolf-like figure down the road that is kind of its details are hidden, and it is just standing there staring at you.
I am going to return to.
I do believe that is the bar guest.
I hope it bisects you.
Shall we eliminate it?
How do we dance?
Do you know that Bog,
Arugula.
as he turns to talk to you, the the bar guest charges and just tackles him? And I would like you to roll initiative.
Chaos, is this dead or alive? Oh, good
No, it is not
heavens!
specified.
Dude, me
Oh my god, dude! All right.
and Clinker rolled 21, and fucking Ash rolled a 5.
Okay. Well, the bar guest is going first. For a reference, hold on. This is the silly little guy. That is what it looks like. It is considerably larger than a normal wolf. Like, it is probably the size of, like, its shoulder height is probably the size of, like, Ash. So large. And it, after pouncing on Clinker, it's going to try and chomp on his head. After pouncing on him, you just hear Clinker like, "Gah!" And let's see. He gonna go nom nom. He nom nommed.
800 damage.
Well, specifically, he pounced on him, and now he tried to slap him. So he slapped Clinker right on the back of the head, and it just kind of like Taco Bell dong sound, and then he kind of like looks up and sees Chaos, a small target that also happens to be green, and it like it notices him, and like you literally see its eyes just whoosh, and it seems to immediately notice him and tries to lunge forward and bite him.
Oh, fuck!
What's
I
your
am
AC?
not passing this. 17.
Awesome. So, Chaos,
I do not think that is awesome for me.
you take 14 piercing damage.
Oh!
And would you please give me a con save?
I am not good at con. Please say that's
Okay.
enough.
You bite it. It bites you, and it kind of
You
like
bite.
getting bit by something hurts, but this has like a weird sting to it for just a second, then it fades away. And
I eat rocks at the forest floor.
After it bites you, it kind of like releases, and then like looks you dead in the eyes, and in Goblin it says, "You." It speaks.
Jordan's a baby.
Nuh-uh.
And Chaos, that will be your turn.
Is it near anyone else? Please say
It
yes.
is on Clinker, but Clinker is not necessarily going to be able to be flanking. I'm guessing. I mean, you're all like next to each other, so yeah, probably I'll say it is.
Okay, so bonus rapier, arugula.
Mitch.
20.
Yes. Okay.
12. Short sword. This is a sneak attack.
That misses.
So I can add an extra D4
Okay.
to a missed sneak attack. It says that
Okay.
in my character sheet.
No.
16. I'm going to add an extra D4.
You literally just added an extra D4. Yes.
So we're gonna roll that damage. Which is 7. Other sneak attack. I have a sneak attack! I have another dice on my sneak attack.
Nice.
I have 5d6.
So after it, is that your turn?
Yeah.
So
That's
you
a
know,
bit of damage.
After it stares at you, you get like you're kind of like what the, and then you just kind of like hit it a couple times. It kind of like yipes and backs up, and it like it seems to half shift its focus as behind it you see Clinker now standing and holding a large like staff. And he's like, "I'll show you," and he is going to cast. What if I want to? No. He's going to. You see, so he lifts his staff.
He saw 80th level
And,
fireball and was like,
I immediately saw fireball, and I was like, he would, but I'm not going to.
"Wasted
He lifts
time,
his staff,
motherfucker!"
and it starts crackling with lightning, and he like yeets it forward, and lightning bolt
Misses and then
dex.
hits me.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Crap. Well,
Do I have to roll it back?
no.
What's the cone?
It's just.
Does it not have like a cone, or is it one
Oh wait
target?
a minute.
The line.
That does do that, doesn't it?
It's a line.
Hey, give me a dexterity saving throw, Chaos.
Thought so.
Wait,
So you
can
take
Roll the
29
lowest?
lightning damage.
The lowest I have ever rolled on a fucking dex save.
Matt, I'm pretty sure you can use your reaction to reduce the damage.
I can half that. I'm pretty sure.
Wait, I forgot what.
With cunning action, or no, what's it called?
Uncanny dodge.
Reaction, uncanny dodge, half the attack's damage.
Oh wait, no. Oh, it's evasion. There we go. But
What?
I think you just got that. You only take half damage. You don't need to
Yeah,
use your action.
What? Where does it
When
say
you're
that?
switching to an effect that makes you a dex saving throw to only take half damage, you instead take no damage if you succeed and half damage if you fail.
Don't think I have that.
I'm looking at your fucking sheet.
Where does it say that?
The bottom of your class features.
Ash, it's your turn. Figure out what you want to do.
Ah,
Okay.
so it does. So how much is that? How much do I take?
Half.
15.
I think I'm gonna cast counterspell.
Oh, that's only when you're subjected to an effect that makes you take a dex saving throw.
That was Dex, was it not?
Yes, that was
Yeah.
Dex.
You take only half. If you take only half, you instead take no. If you succeed, you only take half.
So you take half.
Okay.
You take 15
Or no.
damage.
It's not. Yeah, you only take half if you fail.
What are you doing, Ash?
15.
I think I'm just gonna do a little bit of bonus.
I'm getting fucked up. I'm not gonna lie.
Bonus action here, so hit me. Damn, never. I'm not. Okay, I'm just gonna fucking hit it hard with Fuck, do I not have any fucking damage spells? That's crazy. I'm gonna summon Eugene.
Uh-oh.
Eugene. It has how much health? It's gonna be the defender type.
Okay.
Its AC is 16, 18, and its HP is 40.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna use any of my actions, but Eugene's gonna go after me. It's gonna hit it. Crazy.
He's gonna
It's
do
gonna
it.
be two.
He's gonna do that.
Fuck, I wish I could roll this guy's thing. Um, I'm a defender only multi attack. Yeah. Okay. Give me a 1d10 plus 3 plus 12 level radiant damage.
Hmm?
What? Oh, my spell attack modifier. Okay, to hit. I was misreading it. Is a 22 hit?
Yes.
Okay, it's 1d10 plus 15. Why is my keyboard? What am I thinking? So that is 6 plus. Sorry. Plus 5 plus. I just hate having to go back to the sheet every time. 1d10 plus 3. Oh, it is. Okay, 1d10 plus 5. Okay, so that's a 6 plus 8. That's 14 damage. And give Mr. Wizard 1d10 hit points. And he's gonna do it again.
You give Clinker 1d10?
Yeah.
He gets a whole
23.
1. Yeah, that hits again, surprisingly.
Max. Yippee. Or no, that's not max. Plus 3, plus 5. 11, 16 radiant damage. And then I'm gonna give Chaos Actually, I'm gonna give myself a 10 HP because I'm squishy.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then Eugene will just chill, I guess.
Alright. So next we've got Thorn.
Who is just going to kill it?
And she, seeing this, she's like, oh, that's a little weird. And she's gonna get out a sling, a rock sling, and going to pick up a rock off the ground and try and hit it on the forehead. And she does that.
How hard?
And she hits it on the forehead real hard, and it thunks it. And it's like looking a little burnt from what Eugene did to it already, and this thing kind of hits it right on the head, and it kind of like knocks it back, and then she does it again and hits it harder, and does max damage twice in a row. Hits it on the head with a bigger rock, and it's like it kind of like and now um it like kind of seems to shake it
You watch a
off,
Christmas movie.
and she kind of like, oh, I thought that would do more, and the Barghest kind of like stands again, and once again you can see its eyes like whoosh as it looks at
Looking at
chaos.
chaos.
And,
Yay.
It
I can't imagine what it's going to do.
it tries to smack Eugene out of the way. What was his AC?
It's 10 plus 5 plus. I'll just look it up. I hate having to go back to the sheet every time. It's 11 plus 5 plus 2. It's what's 5 plus 7? It's 18. Oh my god.
It's the same as yours.
Okay,
It
he
is a
takes
skill.
11 damage and is kind of like shoved out of the way, and this thing is gonna try and pounce on Chaos again.
29
Yippee.
HP.
Chaos, what's your AC?
Would it hit Eugene?
Yes.
Mine's 17.
Okay.
Why would you think I have a
So
higher
you
AC than
You
Eugene?
take 16 piercing damage
Again.
again, and I need you to roll a con.
That one.
Okay.
You don't know how close
So-
it was.
So
I'm so glad you didn't say like disadvantage or some shit. Like, because I really
no,
thought you were about to say it's like at disadvantage
don't
because
go that
he's
far.
bitten you already.
So as he bites you again, it still stings, but this time it feels like it stays there for a second, and
Yeah,
it
it's
gets a
getting
lot more
stronger because
intense,
it's
and it hurts
bitten me more than
really
once.
bad. And
If it
you are
bites
going
me
to
again,
take
I'm probably going to
20
die.
more. You are going to take 20 necrotic damage.
Oh,
Um, and
huh.
your arm kind of feels weird.
I'm gonna use uncanny dodge.
It already happened.
10 necrotic damage.
Okay. Interesting. I don't see how that works
I
since it
don't think
literally
that's
goes
how that
from
works.
in you.
Can I
So
use
I
it
don't
on
think
the
that's how that
piercing
works.
attack? Can I say I
It's
use it on the
already
piercing
been
attack?
done and dealt with.
Yeah, but like,
Dog.
oh, I mean, like
How
it
do you
doesn't like negate it. It just says I take half.
Okay, fine. It was 16. So 8.
So I just take 8 less necrotic. Well, not really, but
Yeah, and your arm does feel a little weird, but it kind of fades.
I'm at 25 health.
And as you go to strike it again, you see that light in its eyes, kind of how it was just like, oof, you see it kind of like dim, and it
No. Why?
just kind of like falls over and appears to be unconscious.
I'm gonna drink a healing potion.
Okay.
Because I am low.
Hey there, Mr. Frog.
As it's unconscious, Clinker kind of walks up to it and just like kicks it. He's like, "That's what you get." And as he kicks it, it starts to kind of like misshape and get smaller and smaller and smaller until it eventually appears to be a goblin. It is still unconscious. Unconscious or dead. You really can't tell.
Do we recognize the goblin?
No.
I'm gonna address my wounds.
Okay.
I am scared of this stinging.
You look
I'm
over
gonna
at your
try.
wound as you start to like dress it, and like as you look over the puncture marks, you can see like lines of like this black that kind of like recede into your arm as you feel the stinging go away.
Hey, Thorn, you know how to try knots?
What'd you say?
You know how to try knots?
It's probably fun.
What?
Dost thou know how to tie knots?
Yes.
Can you tie them out?
Yeah, sure. And she gets a small rope out of her bag and like chicken. You know how like people like get tied up like with their
All the
arms and
time?
legs behind them. She
She
does that to
hog-ties
him.
them?
Yeah, she hog ties him. Uh, that the goblin is out. Like it's not responsive at all.
What? Can we try and
Make
get
sure
it
it
like a
stays that way.
burst?
Thorn kind of like looks over to Chaos and she's like, "You good?"
Probably. There was some black stuff in my arm, but
My cousin had a lot of black stuff go through her, and she was all right. That was humanoids though. It's not like a weird dog thing. But anyways, uh, what are we doing with this
it's
guy?
I'd like to.
put him in the basement.
What
Are there
basement?
any
The
like?
cellar.
Oh,
The cellar.
Are there any curse specialists or sorry, or clinics that would know how to deal with this?
Reverse curse technique.
I mean, you are part of a very established guild. That you are also in the presence of like a pure magic caster.
Search. Do you?
He's just kind of like staring off in the sky. It's kind of,
You.
nah.
Do you think can be cured?
He's looking at it, and he kind of like gets down, and you can see him uh start to cast uh
Fireball.
hold on one second. Let me make sure this is even gonna work.
Fireball 8 at 8.
Yeah, okay, this would work. So you hear him and you see him start to cast Identify, and he says, "There doesn't appear to be any spells or curses affecting this thing."
What about me?
A disease in nature, isn't it?
Uh,
As you have stated.
if it should have been a bogist, then I don't know. It should have been a type of disease, but I can't really check that.
Do you know any disease specialists?
Not necessarily.
First, let me try and check if it's alive. Can I check its pulse?
It does have a pulse.
It is alive.
It is a little goblin man.
Man!
Why did we tie him up?
Just in case he transforms and tries to hurt us again.
He starts to stir and
I'm
wake
gonna-
up a
Does he
little
have like a
bit.
spoon?
I'm gonna cut the tie.
So as you cut the tie and his arms and
What are you
legs kind of
doing?
flop to the ground, he seems to wake up. He's like,
He's a dude, bro.
Yeah, he's a dude.
Who are you? Who are you people?
Been hurting.
Who the fuck are you? You're the one who was just a fucking wolf.
What?
You're going to die soon.
You rank ass bitch.
What are you talking about?
Have you ever? What's your medical history like?
I don't have Medicare. I'm broke.
Yes, I see. We found you attacking goblins in what was it? What was it, Clinker? What are those things called?
Bag
Bargus.
Bog.
Borgis.
You're a burger attacking thing.
Oh,
Including me, bitch.
he's just gonna kind of be like, "That sucks. I want to go now.
No, you're not.
I think
Get
I
back
am."
here. Get back
He
here.
just kind of starts like running off.
I'm going to use my funny thing, and I'm just gonna. Do I?
If you don't want to get back here right
He just
now,
kind of
I will
falls over.
play.
Just really intimidation.
I don't think
Work
he's
it back here
important.
before I
He's
turn this car
fine.
around.
His pants seem to get a little soggy.
I don't think we need him.
Why did you untie him? He could hurt more people, including himself. You know.
No. I think he's fine.
That was also our paycheck chaos.
I mean,
We dealt with the problem unless it comes back, and plus there wasn't that much of a paycheck.
Okay, so
If you really want it, I'm gonna pull 10 gold out and just into his hand.
I don't need your gold goblinoid.
Fuck did you just call me?
that was
I'm
low. Says Thorn.
I'm saying
Ash, I
that
think
you
this whole hoodlum thing is getting to you a little bit.
know your place.
Now you're just getting a
Um,
little racist.
I'm saying you let someone that was, although unknowingly, unwillingly, the like, not a mental corpus or whatever, who was, without any, consciousness are randomly attacking people, will you let him go free?
It comes back. I'll handle it, but I don't think it will.
Do I still see him?
He's gone.
I will remember this. If it becomes a problem and if a single person is killed, I will deal with it.
Not a single person has been killed,
Yet.
and he fully believes that it is no longer a problem.
Okay.
Thorn's just like, okay, we get it. You both have fat nuts. Can we get out of here?
What was I doing? Just start walking.
Enough with the bickering. Let's go home.
Home. I want beer.
Beer. That is your home.
I need to go get Bear. I'm gonna let them go home, and I'm gonna go get Bear and Seth, Klaus and Seth, and then go home.
She goes to the tavern. Where does Ash go?
Why is she just part of the tavern now?
That seems to be kind of the vibe. If people join your group in any sort of fashion, they're just kind of accepted. It's probably more of a thing that people are too scared to tell them off because they're your friend.
Yeah.
But
she doesn't have her own room though.
She's
Oh,
like,
okay.
she goes to the bottom.
I should get her own bed.
She has one. She just stole it.
Her own bed.
But yeah. Where does Ash go?
Ash is going to go back to... Where's Clinker right now?
He's also going to the tavern for whatever reason.
Yeah, I was like, wait.
He just seems to be kind of following.
I'm going to Barbara's house.
Okay.
Weird.
I'm going to ask Barbara if this still remains a problem and more incidents happens to call upon the name of Ash Dawnweaver.
Well, okay, sweetie.
Okay, thank you. Just let me know, and it will be dealt with accordingly.
You
And
bet.
then I'm gonna go home.
And she smacks your butt as you walk out the door.
I cast 10th level. I cast a wall of stone, and I turn her house into a Flintstones house. No, just kidding.
That's right.
Yeah, I'll go back.
So yeah.
Yeah. Where's my phone? I'll be
So
right back.
Chaos, you go and get Klaus and Seth. They were in fact on the boat still, just kind of chilling and munching.
When I get back to him, I'm like, I'm so sorry.
He does not seem to care. He was in the middle of gorging himself. So I'm assuming you go back to the tavern after getting them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do they sleep in my room?
No. Klaus just kind of like wanders whenever it's night. He doesn't even stay in the tavern. He usually just walked around through the kingdom.
I'll probably let Seth stay in my room if he wants, because he can't during the day.
So you get to the tavern, and outside of the tavern, kind of in between the tavern and the neighboring building, which is like 15 feet away from it, and like that little alleyway, you see Thorn and Clinker kind of like building something. Clinker using like what appears to be some sort of telekinetics, and Thorn kind of like nailing stuff in.
What's up?
Oh, do you got the boys?
Yeah.
Well, I was telling Clinker about Klaus and Seth, and he kind of dog. What breed is that? I was telling Clinker about Klaus and Seth, and kind of brought up the fact that they don't really sleep anywhere in particular, and he said that we should just build them like a little creature house.
Creature
And I thought that would
house.
be kind of cute, so I agreed.
Am I also there? Am I present?
Uh, yeah, sure. We'll say you walk up.
Alright. Do you need help building a house?
It's mostly done, but yeah, we could use some touch-ups.
All right.
I love
What is it made out
tinkering.
of?
It's mostly made out of like lumber. It's kind of
Would
like
you
if
like
you
to?
if you imagine like a
Wood.
lean-to, it's kind of like an extension off of the tavern, and it kind of just like imagine like a if this is the wall of the tavern here, it's kind of doing this just with like a flat
Would
back.
you would you like a sturdier construction?
I mean, it might help it to have some sturdier material on like the load-bearing parts here and here, but
I'm gonna cast Wall of Stone to make a very nice stone wall of stone to
whoa,
stone wall it.
awesome. Um, uh, yeah, cat, chunky boy. So
He bit my pants.
yes, so Klaus sees this and he immediately just goes and like lays down inside of it. Seth kind of like looks at you.
Oh,
And he just like and, like starts jumping around inside of it.
I'm gonna need to get pillows for that.
Hmm.
Make it nice and cozy.
They seem to like it. Well, I'm gonna go eat, I guess.
Yippee!
Clinker's like, so that this is your guild, yes?
Correct. This is the Ice Fire.
Huh? Are you
Do I expect to?
recruiting by chance? I've been bored.
Yes,
Maybe.
we have unfortunately had a new spot to fill.
Ah, convenient. I'll be
He's,
joining
he's like a-
immediately.
I feel like he had something to do with Shroud's death.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure there is a recruitment process.
No,
No.
no, I'm one of you now.
I did.
Are
And
you the owner of the guild?
You know, he's got a point.
yes, but I am. I am.
He just
No.
turns into
I'm gonna tell
Maz.
Maz you said that.
Yeah, just I'm actually. I'm. Ash was never real. It's always been Moss.
And my incredibly attractive twin brother that has been acting like me the whole time.
Have you ever seen them in the same place? Yeah. It's because they're twin.
Minor illusion. Yeah. So he's like, where is this leader, owner?
He is.
Gone.
So sounds like I'm part of the guild.
You know, he's got a good point. For now, at least.
Whatever, I'm sure he'll love me.
Yeah. I'm sure too.
I hope you stay in that corporeal form.
I'm gonna go over to Ash and be like, he's gonna fucking hate him.
To be disintegrated eventually.
He hates gnomes.
Yep.
And
So it
I'm
is,
just remembering what he fucking did to that gnoming guard place. God.
So and you guys remember it is like extremely like late out right now. So Thorn walks in the tavern and she goes up to the bar. It's kind of late enough now where most of the people have left. And she gets a plate of like that giant burrito.
Yeah.
As you walk in, she has a mug of ale, and then she has another one, and she like looks over and points it at you, and just like, and then sets the mug on the table. And then as Ash is walking by, she's like, "Hold up, And then she points to the other side of the table, and there's another mug sitting down right there. Like, where do you think you're going?
For me, give me a second. Let me get changed.
He's just like,
I wouldn't do it in public.
and, by the way, I want to remind everybody, this burrito is like
Giant.
gigantic. Like,
Like the size of chaos.
yes. So it's very obvious that she's implying that we all share this. Dog.
I'm going to give like, how much do you think drinks cost?
Not a lot. I mean, it's a good one.
How
Is
much
like,
do you think would pay for drinks for like the rest of the night?
how good of drinks?
Or like us three?
Cheap drinks or like nice
Whatever
drinks?
we think we'll be buying. He thinks we'll be getting.
Medium
Tops.
tier drinks maybe
Tops.
is like a silver each.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him like 15 gold and be like, if it goes past this, just put it on my tab.
All right. And so yeah, you guys tear it up. Clinker also joins in, kind of just without being invited, and eats like a third of the burrito. After which he just kind of like stands up and just like, where are the beds?
Oh, you're sleeping with the Fae.
The Fae.
The Fae.
And where would that be?
Outside. No,
Oh.
no.
Down below.
I'm sure. I don't use my room much. You can borrow it until we get you officially assigned.
Much
I'm pretty sure there's
appreciated.
extra rooms.
There are a
Nah.
couple.
But yeah, I guess he's not using his.
So do you just kind of like tell him where to go?
Yeah.
Rose head banging. Okay, so he goes and assumingly lays down. Arrest these old bones. What is Ash doing now that
I'm
the burrito has
probably-
been demolished? I'm assuming you're back in your fancy form, right?
Yeah. I'll head
Nah,
back.
he's still hood rat. Fucking server's just
That's
like,
when
who the
when
fuck are
change,
you?
I change back to my like adventuring look.
Goo. Alright, what are you doing now that it's over and burrito gone, ale gone?
Crying. I actually turned chaos into a worm.
That's
You know,
good.
I'm just going home. I'll cast nothing. Like I guess I'll just go home.
Okay. One second.
The car.
Alright, so you go home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I
Chaos.
thought I saw something move on my Discord, and I thought you messaged me, and I was like, no.
Chaos. What are you doing?
Who's your favorite?
What is girl doing?
Girl? Oh, Thorn. She seems rather tired, but isn't really saying anything. And is still sipping on the ale.
Are you ready to go to bed?
She's kind of,
Is it bedtime? Do you want to use my room?
Sure.
I'll like let her have the bed, and I have something.
The wall.
I totally have a hammock in my room, right?
Yeah. So you're sleeping in that room as well?
Yeah, just like not in the
Weirdo.
bed.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So you go in there and she's just kind of like, she seems very out of it, like tired. she just kind of like sits down and is just kind of staring off into space. And like I am assuming, you know, getting into your secret snack stash and snacking before you go to bed. And
That's
like
so
sitting on like your pull-out sofa, or we probably have
yeah.
just like a sofa in your room. I'm assuming that's probably where you're like sleeping.
Yeah, that's fair,
And
yeah.
she's just kind of snacking on that, and she's
I
just
read
kind
a
of like
lot. I
staring
need
at you
somewhere to
while you're
read.
eating. She's
You
like,
want some?
how can you? We just ate so much food.
I usually eat like most of one of those by myself.
Okay. She like gets up and like walks over there and just like does this.
How are you still hungry? I just take whatever I'm eating and give her so.
She drops it.
My chips.
I mean, not she didn't like. You just put it in her hand and she just didn't grab onto it. It just fell out of her hand.
I'm gonna pick them back up. Huh.
She like before you even like dropped it, she just like extended her hand out further, just grabbed your arm,
Ah!
and like basically just steals you.
Ah! I'm being kidnapped.
Yep. And then
Loki,
she takes the chips. And oh no.
The place is bombed and everyone dies.
Yep. You don't do anything weird. Let me preface that.
I
I know.
think I know what's happening.
But yeah, she probably eats the rest of the chips. And at the absolute most, the most diabolical thing on earth, premarital cuddling. But um yeah, that's it. Well, I guess that's
Good
all,
thing Ash
folks.
if Ash was there, she would have destroyed the whole inn. That's disgusting.
Truly diabolical. It should be punished by
Death,
death by I don't know, ninth level
death
fireball 27
by
times.
by 1,000 lashings, and
Yep.
then
All right.
oh, you know what escaped me?
I'm not